How's it going, everyone? It's Liam Caddison here as we get into another episode of iZombie. It's episode 3 of Season 5 as we kick-started things with a two-parter, especially with this whole division between zombies and humans. And, of course, there was that little kerfuffle in regards to the murder. Of course, we're using the murder because there was no murder. It was all a big prank, which is funny because yesterday it was April Fool's Day for me. So, but it's not funny at the same time because, of course, Dolly, I think her name was. She is using this to kind of push her anti-zombie agenda forward, of course. We were seeing, especially from her side, with how she had that person run that van into a horde of zombies in a suicide mission, basically. And, of course, we had in the last episode her with one of her henchmen. She assigned one of her henchmen, of course, to take out notably Jordan, who, of course, we gotten to know during the course of Season 4. So, it seems like she's going to be a bit of a problem. But obviously, we concluded things at the end of Part 1 with Lisa, of course. That took a real turn. I was suspicious about her partner. And it turned from that to me feeling sorry for the guy because, yeah, it turns out Lisa was a bit naughty. So, yeah, but as we've just divulged, there was no murder. It was all an effort to push this human-zombie division further and further. As, of course, the first two episodes, we were really delving into the cracks post the reign of Graves, basically. So, yeah, but looking forward to getting into this episode. So as that said, let's get into episode number 3 of Season 5 for iZombie. Let's go.
Pretty.
Oh, how sad. Oh. There's a joke there somewhere. 4 feet in the grave. Haha, haha. Get it?
That girl was poison.
Wrong with being a zombie? Why hide it?
Because of ignorant people like you.
Oh,
That's enough.
why should our babies be forced to share a classroom with things?
Oh no!
that
Don't
want
you
to
dare,
attack?
Kit!
We don't
Oh
put them in
no!
classes
What is
with
that?
grizzly
Macaulay
bears.
Culkin?
Now
I'm
that you
kidding.
mention it, lady, some of your offspring do look tasty. Gibbs, want to grab some lunch?
Okay, this is not the way to go about things.
You're animals.
Hey, back off! Get right there!
I know these are trying times, but whatever you could do.
Difficult, like, especially with the subject of people pointing guns in a school at children and this whole zombie-human dilemma.
Happy surprise as like nicknames.
I really think that's overcomplicating things.
I love
Ginger is just for
Liv's
us.
get-up,
Just our
though.
cute little inside thing.
But it's...
Oh,
She's rocking the aerial.
make a wish.
Oh, for crying out loud.
Did you wish for what I think you wished for?
Probably not.
Wait, what did you wish for?
To get out of here.
It's like an inside joke. Fred and Ginger, it's like our whole thing.
Like Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers. Because you're
Yes! Oh, no!
Yeah, it's a much longer story than that. It's like this whole thing that we have.
think that it's only fair.
Yeah,
you
but
keep up
out.
Your routine as you saw half of ours.
And the protein powder at Nancy's house. That means the killer went to Nancy's house. We need to get Tina's phone and check her map.
Yeah, that's
I might be done for the day.
that could be helpful.
We'll leave
Oh,
you to it.
and that with Ravi as well.
They leveled their weapons when one of those kids tried to grab one of my men's sidearms.
The video doesn't show that.
Maybe you can take my word on it.
It's a bit difficult, isn't it? Because of the reputation that Fillmore Graves has.
Thing to remember in the love and breathing out peace.
Sorry I'm late.
Breathing in love
Wait.
and breathing out peace.
Wait a second. No. No!
Clive, honey.
Oh, this got hella awkward. Oh, shit.
Then broke up with her the next day. and ask me to marry you.
Yeah.
That doesn't
It's not a
sound...
little faster when you say it like that.
Yeah, yeah, it doesn't sound
Can I
great.
say it in the order in which it happened?
Babe, I'm really trying to do light love and calm.
And I thought my D&D characters were bad.
Studied ballet as a child. It's strange how it happened. Actually, small town boy, coal mining family. My dad was this tough as nails.
Is he doing Billy Elliot? No way!
To a ballet class at the gym, and I was hooked.
Wow. Great story.
Right?
Yeah, it is.
Basically Billy Elliot.
Oh, you just...
So,
You promised I wouldn't have to dance.
I will dance for both of us. You just bring the smolder.
The smolder. If you squint enough, you can literally see his soul leaving his body.
Club me to death behind the dance studio.
Are you okay?
Wait,
I think the drink just went to my head. I need to use the ladies' room. Can you come
do I
with?
have something going on there?
I had a vision. I think maybe I should switch brains.
Please,
Oh,
God, yes.
Oliver and Lars were having an affair.
Yeah.
Oliver said if
I don't know. After you ended things, I may have been a little reactive. Made a couple of bad choices. My ex-boyfriend Shane being one of them.
It's Shane.
He's out of the picture, like Cleveland out of the picture.
It's not Shane.
I'm not sure which one of you is the father.
Maury!
Not sure it even
Maury! Maury!
Evidence.
Oh my god, I love you. That is exactly what I want.
Oh. There's a lot of pressure for rap.
Tell me you. A minute.
See, Clive's soaking this in. I love this. And obviously he can't... Yeah. Wow, Clive moves.
This might be weird, but I think Clive just got me pregnant. Let's not joke about that right now.
Oh yeah, yeah, a bit of a sensitive subject. Rav's getting it. Work it, Chakrabarti. You think Malcolm actually, like, loved this kind of bit so much? Oh, fucking. Killing it. How long did that take, by the way?
Hey.
What the fuck just happened?
wondering if
Oh, he's gonna rage out, isn't he? Yeah, you're not gonna be taking the piss once you get your face. Oh shit.
Ma'am, any assignments were made for purely academic
Well,
reasons.
this is gonna go
Well,
down
I've
well.
spoken to the humans are the real monsters. All of you.
I mean, I kind of agree with him, to be fair, about humans being
You
the real
understand that this
monsters.
office is still limited to the confines of the law? Yeah, well, I'd like to.
And that's a
write
whole
Cop
can of
Still Gum
worms.
Drop Mouth.
You're Major Lillywhite.
I am.
I want to join Fillmore Graves.
Ambitious.
Maybe wait a couple years?
I
Yeah,
want to wait.
it's not all fun and games.
I want to start killing humans now.
You do that.
No, we are not looking forward to killing humans.
Yeah.
Their sister was the Fillmore Graves soldier who was killed.
No.
They said you knew her, but I didn't know if that was-
Jordan. Shit.
That means you're Michael. And you're
That
Jalen.
really does raise
I
shit
knew
to
Jordan
11.
very well.
Yo, fuck me sideways on Sundays.
My God.
Repressive 1960s paternalism. You are dancing for justice.
Let's go live.
We have
Live.
and Juliet.
Fucking slay.
Nobody puts Ravi in a corner.
Yeah! Gonna slay. And he can watch this back with pride. Oh!
Don't leave me. She doesn't care about your happiness. She only cares about her own. She'll ruin your life.
He's doing the floss!
Nancy, you mean? She didn't care about him. I thought he'd eventually see the way she was taking advantage of him, and he'd come back to me. But he never did. She was awful.
Nah.
Oh my God.
Fuck.
I'm calling it in.
Ronaldo? Ronaldo?
Fuck.
Bringing an ambulance right away at 241
What did you take?
Wilshire Place. Adult male. In a wheelchair with a... Wilcher.
Clive.
He's done. Oh. Oi.
I'll never forget Baron's first words to me.
Baron.
Go back to college, white boy. This work is for real men.
Remembering Baron. Oh.
He was a human?
Yeah. All coyotes are human.
Ooh. See, I wasn't sure if he was zombie or human. Oh, but this is... Oh. Ooh, but this might give them some perspective, I would say. Interesting. So yeah, I had a bit of technical issues there, just trying to close off the PIP screen because my keyboard decided I'm not wanting to work for you, bud. So yeah, sorted it now. I've just put it in another port. So yeah, technical issues. Nice. Anyways, that was really, really neat stuff. It did leave me a bit curious in regards to, of course, the whole situation in regards to the whole Nancy and Gulliver situation. Because whereas that guy that Liv and Clive went to at the end seemed like, because the impression was that he obviously owned up to it. The impression that I got was... he was an unsuspecting victim and all of that, because I was thinking, I don't think he would have killed himself. Just the way he looked very, very surprised. Like, I mean, he could have. He could have gone down, not wanting to be taken in and all of that and that. But I don't know. I think it was just the way he looked on his face. Like, oh shit, I was not expecting that. So, yeah, it leaves me a bit curious on if he actually did off himself, or if there is, something more to this sticky situation, even if he seemingly confessed to, accidentally getting rid of Gulliver, but his main target was Nancy. So yeah, he had pleasant words for him, I would say. So yeah, but for her, should I say? But yeah, there were some very, very interesting elements in this episode. I mean, obviously, the whole Ravi and Liv situation was just gold, especially with Ravi's hesitancy in regards to this whole... I get it, though. I get it. I cannot dance for my life. And, yeah, I mean, it would just kill me if I was to partake in the regime that Ravi was placed in this episode. Obviously, it was the main meat of I guess that exercise was to look competent and all of that, and blend in. Don't stick out like a sore thumb whilst you're trying to crack this situation. But there was that kind of personal side of things for Liv as well. Like, she wanted to, I guess, flex her muscles a bit in this episode, wanted to have a bit of fun in regards to doing this shebang with Ravi. So even if Ravi wasn't on board and all of that, so yeah. But I gotta say, it was just really great, the dance montage. Like, it was just great stuff, like especially with Clive partaking, and I could just tell like Malcolm had a real blast behind the scenes being involved in that montage. So yeah, but it was just really, really great. Like, you could see how Clive was really loving life in regards to Ravi just being put in this situation which he might not be too comfortable with. So yeah, but yeah, I mean, I guess he had something. He needed something to take his mind off things, because obviously Clive's in a bit of a pickle, isn't he, in regards to Michelle? I was really, to be fair, I'm not gonna lie, I was really surprised to see Michelle return. In regards to Dale and Clive marrying, and I even said at the end of season 4, poor Michelle, like, because I did feel so bad for her, like, especially with this like little relationship that her and Clive had, and then obviously things just decided to disintegrate, and within the same episode Clive proposes to Dale. So, you know, I did feel it's not like Michelle did anything wrong whatsoever. And yeah, I mean, obviously with Clive finding out and all of, like, Clive's heart belonged to Dale, I would say, but he wanted kids and all of that, and that relationship was turning sour anyways in regards to things just fragmenting. And yeah, but still, you did feel so bad for Michelle, and to the point where she's all, well, I would say she's all alone, but now she's got Dale as well. So it was really, really great for her to for her to help Michelle out. So yeah, but yeah, I feel like I don't know about everyone else, but I feel like it's obvious that Clive. I feel like I'm going to say that, and there's going to be that subverted expectations, and, you know, just watch, Clive is the father. But no, I don't think Clive is going to be the father, especially when Michelle was leading crumbs there, saying she had a few flings and all of that. So, and, you know, even though Clive said we only did it once, I mean, once can, it's a matter of one time could be all it takes, really. And it's the same with Michelle's situation. Like, even if it's like one night stands or whatever, like with like, there will be, I'd say, a few people potentially, but you know, even if for all those few people she only did it the once, like I said, once is all it can take, really. So yeah, I don't think Clive is going to be is going to be a father to 2 kids, but you know, obviously this is a very, very complicated situation, and for Dale, you could understand why she might be feeling a bit off with this whole situation. Obviously, you don't, I guess, agree with what she was trying to do in terms of pressurizing Clive in regards to asking Michelle to find out what the shebang was. Obviously, Michelle, understandably, doesn't want to risk her pregnancy with this whole dilemma. So yeah, but yeah, I think at the minute, like, you could only really do with that support from all sides. I mean, yes, it is a very, very sticky situation, but I mean, this, like, him, Clive going back to Dale was a bit of a surprise as well anyway. So the best thing you can do is support one another, really. So, because it's easy to fall into the dramatics of all of that. I mean, this could be EastEnders for all you know, and yeah, so but you know, the best thing, especially with the fact that Michelle is all alone, is to support her and all of that, because yeah, there might be that situation that Clive is the father. I don't think it's going to be the case, but still, she's all alone, and you know, I think there is going to be that sympathy from Clive about how he wishes he could have done things a bit differently in terms of dealing with his and Michelle's relationship. So he's going to make sure that Michelle doesn't feel alone, really, even if the kid isn't his. So we know that Clive is great with kids anyway. So Wally, I think his name was, yeah, he was great with him. And I feel like Clive himself owes it to Michelle to just be there for her. Him and Dale, should I say, be there for her, because she has no one else really to rely on. So yeah, but I also really loved the whole situation with the those two kids, of course, with the whole school situation and how that impacted the whole Major. Why did his name blank there? Major and Peyton situation, because obviously there was a bit of a kerfuffle going on there, especially with the headlight situation. I kind of had a feeling they were going to be checking the little stray hairs and all of that. Obviously, with the division of humanity and zombieism, like reaching boiling point, you're going to find some kind of excuse to try and not make it look very, very suspicious, try and not make it discriminative, right? So, there was quite a few hostile environments anyways, and then that stupid kid had to fucking cause a scene, didn't he? So, I mean, obviously Fillmore Graves has not, like, especially with that one particular guard say, oh, I'm gonna eat you and all of that, which is not really helping matters, may I add. Obviously Fillmore Graves have been, a bit dodgy at certain points, but that kid really, really fucking tried it, didn't he? In regards to, hey, this is, technically someone officially of a law position that you've just taken equipment off. And, like, I mean, you think back to, I guess, America and school shootings and all of that, and how there can be kids who will, who will utilize a weapon, and yeah, we've seen quite a lot of the stories, and there is that worry, really, especially with this whole rising tension with humanity and zombieism, and like I said, though, that kid was really, really reckless in terms of trying to instigate shit. I mean, the Fillmore Graves guy who was like, oh, maybe I'm feeling a bit hungry. He wasn't doing himself any favors whatsoever. Don't get me wrong, but like, if you're gonna take weaponry from someone who's working as an official law person, then that is going to cause a whole load of kerfuffle. So, obviously, with the Fillmore Graves reacting to that kid, that's not going to help matters, especially for those who are obviously against zombies. That's really not going to help matters whatsoever. I mean, even Peyton said that I didn't see the kid grab the gun or whatever. I just saw... and that's it, though. Some people are going to look at that. Some people are going to look at the fact that it was just the Fillmore Graves abusing their power, and they're going to use that as leverage. And I bet some people are. Because I don't think... It's the whole situation of what happened last season with that person who got scratched and all of that, and how it was recorded, and how there was a big fallout there. I feel like we might be getting a bit of deja vu. I could be wrong, but I don't know. It's just very, very interesting when Peyton said, I didn't see the kid grab the gun, because there's going to be some people who will share that mindset. Or, you might have some people who are so against zombies, like Dolly, who will, I guess, probably see that the kid did grab it, but chooses not. Like, they'll read comments saying, wait, I didn't see, why did they point their guns at this kid, etc. You get the idea. They'll try to twist the narrative to make sure it benefits humanity, and it continues to fuel a hatred against zombieism. So I can see that escalating, especially with the controversial subject of guns and schools and all of that. And it's obviously not the first time, I would say, that we've dealt, like, especially with iZombie, we've delved into certain themes that, that can be very, very distressing and all of that. So, yeah. But what I found very, very interesting was, not only was those two kids very, very chomping at the bit. I mean, I know I've said that before. I'm sure I have for an iZombie situation, but still. But yeah, those two kids were really, really eager to yeah, they weren't just very eager to deal with humanity, but they were, of course, related to Jordan, who we sadly said goodbye to in the last episode. And I really loved that situation at the end when they were, of course, mourning for Baron, who sadly lost his life. And I wasn't really sure if he was human or zombie or not, but that was really affirmed. Like, everyone in terms of the coyotes, they are helping zombies get that second chance and all of that. So it's going to be very, very interesting to see if those two kids are going to have a changed perspective, that, you know, sometimes humans cannot be the monsters, and people like the coyotes are going to have the zombies back, because you know, they know how vulnerable the zombies can get, and that's what those two kids need, something to look towards in terms of a bright light, because they're all alone, really. And not just that, though, but you had that dickhead kid who decided to harass one of the brothers, and yeah, I mean, he really shut his mouth when he raged out and all of that. I mean, this is the thing, though, like, I don't know if if that dickhead is aware that zombies can rage out, but again, with the whole gun situation, when he decided to, I think it's the same kid as well, I'm not sure, but you know, that kid who decided to, you know what, I'm gonna take a weapon from the law enforcement. Like, you're really shooting yourself in the foot. And I'm sure this that kid who bullied that brother, based on, you know, who he is, I'm sure he knows that zombies can rage out. And if you're going to apply as much pressure as possible, I mean, obviously this is going to escalate the whole zombie human situation. But if you're going to apply so much pressure in regards to, like, what's the saying? Don't prod the bear. Don't prod the zombie in this case, but still, if you continue to piss off the bear, you're gonna get fucking mauled. And it's the same shit here with the zombie. If you're gonna continue pissing off a zombie, you're gonna get absolutely annihilated. So surely this kid knows about the fact that the zombies can rage out and all of that. And all it takes for him is to continue pushing his luck, and he's just going to get annihilated. So yeah, but yeah, it was a really, really great episode, like, especially on the Liv and Ravi focus as well. And Liv was killing it with her being ginger, basically. So yeah, really rocked it, as well as Ravi. But yeah, really, really great episode. So yeah, I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my MG Feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!